Welcome back to Table for One, Dinner for Two. I know it's been a while, but I took a little bit of time off mastering my recipes. Just this past Super Bowl, I did some Kansas City barbecue since the Chiefs were in there. Threw some sourdough bread for the losers, San Fran, on the side. So I had this left over. I'm talking delicious St. Louis cut with a Kansas City ribs that just cut the meat off, and some serious brisket. I mean, this thing was butter, like buttery, like Shinlu's face buttery. Fantastic. I'm going to take these two cuts of meat, and I'm going to make it in Tony B's world famous chili. Let me get my spices together real quick and show you what's going on. The #1 spice is cumin. I know it's chili powder's there. The #1 spice is cumin. In my special chili rub, I have cumin, I have cayenne, I have chili powder, a little bit of oregano, garlic powder, some brown sugar, paprika, right? I have this, nothing's in it right now. I had this going, get a little hot. You want to cook your spices dry first. So you just want to put a little bit in here, let it toast up. You want these to toast up. As it's toasting up, right, you want to get ready. In here I have my red onion and sweet onion with a little poblano, roasted poblano. I roasted it on here, peeled the skin off, jalapeno. And then I'm cheating today. I'm just using some regular old minced garlic. I'm going to cook this some, right? Let it go. Get some bacon fat. In here's bacon fat. I just freeze it. You're making bacon in the morning, right? Always season your bacon too. Little cumin, paprika on there. Tastes delicious. Black pepper. Always season your bacon, right? This is just the fat from it. I'm going to take this fat. Put it in the base, right? That fat is just going to add so much more flavor. Let that melt down. If you need to help it, throw a little extra butter in there. Or what I like to do just to thin it out is I use just a little vegetable oil, olive oil, it doesn't matter. Olive oil is probably a waste, whatever's close at hand. So I'm going to let this come to temperature. I'm going to let the spices cook. Let that bacon fat melt. Once you start hearing that sizzle, I don't know if you can hear it, you're getting close to a burn. You don't want to burn this. Make sure you have enough liquid in there. I think I might need a little bit more. I'm going to add some extra cumin right now. And I'm going to put my vegetables in there. Coat all the vegetables with the bacon fat, the oil, the seasonings. You get that through. Now it's levels. Going with some more. The key here is a little dry, right? You want to season as you go through, right? Don't just throw it all in at once. Definitely don't throw it on at the end. You have to cook your spices. Levels, layers of flavoring. I'm looking here, it's a little bit dry. So I'm going to add a little more oil and I'm going to throw a dab of butter in here. And no way it is healthy. Delicious, but it's not healthy. I'm going to let this cook down. Then I'm going to add some tomato paste. Let that cook through. Seasoning throughout, right? Then I'll add the beef broth, whatever. I got the cento, beef stock, whatever. If you make your own, fantastic. I don't. Cento, thin it out, right? Let it cook out. Let the water cook out. Intensify your beef flavor. Then we're going to add our green canned tomatoes. If you're not using these, I don't got time for you, right? This is the perfect stuff here to use. If you have any ideas, any recommendations on how I can make the chili better, leave them down below. I'll tell you why you're wrong, and then maybe you can make Tony B's award-winning chili.